welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any future videos. It really helps me out a lot. Make sure you like and comment on this video too, just to help it get out there. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I just feel like I want to do my makeup, just make myself feel good. Haven't been going out really anywhere, so it's a nice little opportunity to dress up. I'm going to be using today the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Like, the colours in this are insane. So I'm going to have a little play around with this. I've used it just a few times and I love it. So I feel like I'm going to do some sort of wing, like a smoky wing, I think. Yeah, I think so. So we're going to use that today. I'm going to start on the eyes actually. But before we do that, I'm just going to prime the skin to give it time to sink into the skin, so then we can apply the foundation on after. So my skin, it has already got moisturiser on and everything, but I haven't got a primer. So the primer that we're going to be using today is the Elemis Pro Collagen Smooth Primer. I love the smell of this. This really helps to smooth out the pores, any fine lines that are on the skin. And just press that in so it gets in the pores. Okay, so let's go to the eyes. So first of all, we're going to do the eyebrows. I feel like having quite a natural brow today, so we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Little Powder Duo. I've hit pan, I need to get a new one of this, in the shade of Caramel. I could not tell you how old this is. This is probably about 5 years old. How horrific is that? But it still works. I'm just like trialing a lighter brow, as I normally use the dip brow, but I don't know if it's too harsh. I do like that look though, but I don't know, we're just trying this and see if I can get a more natural looking brow. I've tried pencils and everything and I just cannot get on with them. Like, they just don't go well on my skin. I don't know how people get it like a hair-like stroke. So just like that. I'm gonna go around them with concealer. Today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Wear concealer. This is the shade Medium Sand. I'm just going to use this to carve out my eyebrows. So yeah, like I said, I'm going out for dinner, which is very exciting because I haven't been out properly for dinner, like in a restaurant, in a long time. I've been out for lunch but not a dinner. I'm going somewhere where I've never been before as well, so I'm quite excited. Going to a Greek restaurant with my friend. So the eyebrows are all carved out, looking like that. I just blended out the concealer around my eyes, so we're going to go into the eyeshadow now. So I'm going to just prep the eyes. P. Louise Eye Base in Rumour 2. So we're just going to spread this around the eyelid up to the eyebrow, just so it acts like a nice base for the eyeshadow. Like that. I'm just going to blend it in a little bit with my sponge. Perfect, so that is all blended in, so we're ready to go into the eyeshadow. So we're just using the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette today. Yeah, like I said, I feel like I want to do like a nice smoky wing. And that's it. Like a nice, like plain on the lid and then just a wing. So what I normally do, I normally put a crease shadow in. So I'm going to use the shade Beach just to go into my crease. I'm just using a Zoeva Luxe Crease brush. And we're just going to blend that in using circular motions. I'm holding the brush quite lightly so it does give us quite like a soft blend. There's an eyelash going down into my eyeball. And then we're just going to do the same on the other side. I always do my eyes at the same time, so then I feel like I can match them up a bit better than doing all of one eye and then going on to the next. So just like that, it just adds a little bit of definition into the crease. And then I'm going to be getting using a angled brush. So I'm just using the P. Louise Acid Rain brush, which is just like an angled brush. I have used this, it's dirty, but it's okay because we're going in with like a similar colour. Okay, so I'm going to be using the shade Suntan, which is this one here. Start from the corner and we're going to go and run this along the lash line. Just kind of like that, stamp it on, and then we're going to start winging it out. Okay, so you've got like your line there. I absolutely hate doing eyeshadow and having my skin like this. I think it looks horrific, but it's alright. It will look fine at the end. And next I'm going to just use a Zoeva smudger brush, and then we are going to run this along that line just to kind of smudge that line out a little bit so it's not so precise. And it's fine if you do make it a little bit messy because we're going to tidy it up at the end when we apply our base. So it's not so harsh, but it's still there, you can still see it. So just like that. I'm just going to do the same to the other eye. So we've got the wing outline on both eyes now, and now we're going to start deepening it up. So I'm going to go into a colour called Deep Dive, which looks like a, I don't know, it's like a black, but it's not black. The same angled brush, which is fine. We are going to go over this wing and just deepen it up a little bit. Keep this super close to the lash line. And then wing it out ever so slightly. You've kind of just deepened that up a little bit. You can see the difference. That, so you've kind of got like now a deeper wing. Okay, and now we're going to use like a kind of like a fluffy brush, but like a small fluffy brush. So this is a Luxe Petite Crease brush from Zoeva. Are we gonna focus? And it kind of looks like that. So you can see it's like fluffy, but it's a little bit like it's a little bit more dense. It's the colour Magma, which is like a deeper brown to the first brown that we used. And we're going to just literally dabble our brush in that ever so lightly, and then kind of blend them two colours together. So just like that, we've just kind of blended that in a little bit, like so. Okay, and then go back to the same crease colour that we had, and we're just going to go back into the crease and just blend that all together. Blend it into the wing, lift the wing up. I want to put like a matte white in the inner part of my eye. So I'm just going into the Huda Beauty palette. What is this one? warm browns, and I just want this colour. I'm using a Morphe Jeffree Star JS10 brush, which is kind of like a domed smudger brush. Are we focusing? And we are just gonna pop that in that white shade, and I'm just gonna kind of like make a crease with this, but I don't want it to be like a cut crease. Can you see the difference that it's made? Now I'm gonna apply some mascara. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, one of my faves. Just like that, and then we will come back to like lashes, under the eyes, after we've done our skin. So our primer has gone on, it's sunken in, my skin feels nice. So we are going to apply a foundation. I'm going to be using the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. This is in the shade, I do not know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I'm gonna pop that in the description below. Just gonna apply it with my sponge. I need to get a pump for this foundation. I forgot that NARS foundations do not come with pumps when I purchased it, and then it was too late, I was out of the shop. So my foundation is on. We are going to now do concealer. Use the e.l.f. concealer again, and we're just going to use this under the eyes, and the cupid's bow, the nose, and a little bit on the forehead. Just areas where I want to highlight. We're just going to blend that in with the same sponge. So concealer's blended in, the doorbell went, so then I had to turn the camera off, and I've applied powder. So I used the RCMA, is that what it's called? RCMA No Colour Powder. So I've just used that to set down my face. Now I'm looking very smoothed out and blank. So we are going to bronze using the Benefit Cheek Leaders palette. And I'm going to be using the Hoola Caramel shade. Right, I'm going to be using a bronzer brush, and we are going to just bronze up the face. I forget how pigmented this bronzer is, and I always just slap it on. Together. Like that. I'm going to be using the Benefit California blush because I feel like I want to be doing like quite a, I don't know, like a sun-kissed look. I'm using a Zoeva cream cheek brush, and we're just going to apply that to the apples of our cheeks and go up to the top of our cheeks. So that is my blush done. Now I'm gonna spritz my face. Oh, I've got an itch. I'm gonna be using the Mario Badescu cucumber spray. Let me just give a spray at my face. Literally drench it. Got my fan. Got a little bit of attack on the skin because I haven't let it fully dry down. I'm going to be using the Anastasia So Hollywood Loose Highlighter. I love this highlighter, one of my favourites. Do you know what, guys, I feel like, oh, I've got an itch. So I was meant to be getting married, but coronavirus happened, so I couldn't. So now I've got this YouTube channel, I'm feeling to do like bridal looks to see what I want to have, like how I want to do my makeup. That looks like I've got a moustache. Oh, look at this. Is that something that you'd want to see? So like I just have a few ideas. Like, obviously I had an idea because I would have been married by now, so I would have had to be prepared. So I might do that, and then I don't know, I might try like other looks. Now I've got some more time to think about it. This highlight is insane. I'm just applying this with a Morphe Y17 brush. I really like this brush for highlight because it's like little fluffy. So it really just helps get it on there precisely. Gonna get that blusher brush again. No extra product, but I'm just gonna go over the highlight to blend it in, just so it is all blended like so. And now I'm going to put lips on because I look hilarious right now, so let's zoom you in. Nude NYX lip liner. I think I used this in my other tutorial, but it's one of my favourites. And we're just lining the lips. Like so. And then I am going to use the Fenty Beauty Unbutton Liquid Lipstick. Stunner Lip Paint, if you want to be precise. Just like that, and then we'll just let that dry down. Whilst that is drying down, let's go on to the eye, under the eyes. So you zoomed in already, so right, we are going to use a pencil brush, and I'm using the Jeffree Star x Morphe JS13, and I'm going to go into that beach shade which we used in the crease, and we're just going to run this under the eye. Like so. And then I'm going to use that magma shade, and I'm going to keep that really tight under the eye waterline. And kind of link that up to our wing that we've got going on. Actually, with the smudger brush, I'm going to dip into that deep dive shade. I never do black under the eye, but we're going to do it. And we are going to keep this literally tight to the waterline. Literally like stamping that on. What's possessing me to do black under the eyes right now? I have no clue. Kind of makes my eyes a little more green. Like that. And that is the under eyes done. I'm just going to add a little bit of bottom lash mascara. So we're just using the same mascara. I find this mascara is really good for bottom lashes. It doesn't transfer, doesn't flake. So I really like that for bottom lashes. Put some eyelashes on, so I'll pop back when I've got the lashes on. So lashes are on. These are, I think they're Eyelaw Vegas Nail lashes. I don't like them, they're too straight, but they're on there now, so we'll deal with it. Now I'm just going to Now I'm just going to apply some inner corner highlighter, and then we are finished. So this is the finished makeup look. So we've got quite like a glowy base, nice and summery, and then simple eyes, little wing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did, make sure you do give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, please. Yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.